What fetish will you keep a secret from the people you know? IRL. Girls in comfy jammies. Not sure why. Seeing a cute girl in her PJs getting all snug on a cold night makes my heart warm and my dick hard. For me, it's having to be forced to give head. But like consensually, like talking to my partner about it. Tickling men. I do not know why I don't want anyone to know this IRL, and would rather have my fetish for tying up men be known than that. Maybe it is because tickle fetish is not that common. And thanks to a documentary, tickle fetish might not be viewed in a good light. As someone that instantly is ticklish when someone touches me, and I feel really insecure about it because of my ducked up past, I appreciate you. I love being called good girl in bed, like excessively, will instantly make me go from enjoying the sex to loving everything that's happening. It's like a switch flips. Oh, and being completely dominated. You are like a golden retriever. I have an incredibly weird non-sexual curiosity of what people's genitals look like. Co-workers, in-laws, strangers. There's no sexual gratification or turn-on factor, but I'm obsessed with the thought sometimes. It's been a thing since I was 10-11. I don't get it, and I feel so weird about it. You all know the tricks, bunny? No. Mind control and hypnosis, both sub and on, turns me on so hard. You have no idea how much I scrolled to find this. There are dozens of US. Tongues, like, not the muscle, organ, specifically, but like having their tongue sticking out, sucking it when kissing, watching it when they talk. IDKY, I'm strangely attracted to it, and it makes me feel like people would think I'm a serial killer if they knew. Mine is slightly up your alley. I could watch my crushes / partners talk all day long. Mind you, I would space out. Didn't give two shits about what they were actually saying. Something about watching their lips and teeth and tongues move drove me crazy. I too felt like a freaking serial killer, haha. There was one guy I dated for like 2 weeks that I was like, nah, this isn't doing it for me, lol. Naked women brushing their teeth. Something about the boob jiggle and the fact them pearly whites are staying pearly is just so nice. I wanna be drugged and used. I would like to know it's coming. Have like a full date night set up and I take something. So I'm kinda there and I want them to manipulate me for their pleasure. Mine is a hand fetish. Oh my god, yes. Yes. Hand bones. Long, thin fingers and elegant wrists. A bit of visible blue from their veins or freckles. I'm also way too into freckles. Hands are so beautiful. It's not even always sexual for me. It can be, it's just that hands and freckles are the most beautiful parts of a human being to me. I like inflatable pool toys a bit more than I'm supposed to. My IRL friends and family don't need to know that inflatables and their squeaky noises turn me on. Had an ex who really wanted me to rape her almost any time we had sex. Problem was she wouldn't ever have a conversation about it. I think she got off on the realism. So I'd start getting rough with her, only for her to, in a hyper-realistic scared voice, beg me to stop or start acting like she was in real danger. So I would stop and ensure she was okay, to which she'd casually go, yeah, what's wrong? We'd start again, and the same shit. I couldn't do it. Without explicit consent, I just couldn't bring myself to do it. But I'd be lying if the whole thing wasn't a turn on for me. Maybe someday in the future I'll find a woman who wants it and can explicitly verbalize the want ahead of time. My waifu / subterraneo still doesn't know I'm into political uppy in the bedroom. I pretend she's Putin. Absolute madman ducking tagged her, I'm done. It's hot when my wife puts on an inflatable latex suit that makes her look spherical. In short, me and my wife are into the inflation fetish. My girlfriend and I have a costume trunk. We seem like normal people, but any night we have free we roleplay sex together. My favorite is when she's dressed like an angel who doesn't know what sex is. And her favorite is me dressing up like a doctor and speaking in a clinical voice as her regular checkup gets out of hand, lol. We've been together for some time now, and it's like our go-to hobby or form of entertainment. We'll even be texting ideas to one another during the workday. Honestly, it's like having several girlfriends lol. Edit, this really took of lol. Thank you for the gold and the silver and all the other stuff. I've gotten a few questions as to how you can bring this up with your well, I lucked out because she and I were into text-based role-playing games, and it's how we met. So working it into our sex life was like a natural nerdy progression. However, I mentioned this post to her and those questions, and what we suggest, if you're unsure how to bring up that you're interested in this, is to be like, oh hey, I was on Reddit yesterday and I saw this NSFW post. I clicked it because I wanted to see how weird they got. Do you know people role play? How would you react if I did something like that? Like pose it in a way where you can back out if the response isn't positive. Don't just come at them like, hey babe, let's pretend tonight you be Sailor Moon and I'm Tom Hanks from Big Geo. This will probably get buried because it's rather tame compared to most of the other responses here, but I'm huge into One Piece swimsuits, specifically those you'd see in swim and triathlon meets, and leotards. Bonus points if they are worn as underwear beneath normal clothing. Edit, should probably clarify that when I said leotard I'm more leaning toward gymnastics / spandex / athletic leotards. Wet and messy, like girls covered in slime. I'm not sure exactly how mainstream it is. Goddamn, confessing this to somebody, even if nobody is reading, felt so ducking good. If you are reading this, thank you. You just relieved too much stress I didn't know I had. I have a cum inflation fetish. The only person IRL who knows is my wife. Edit, I'm a little embarrassed that this blew up as much as it did. But I'm also glad to know that I'm not alone in this. My wife can essentially orgasm just listening to my heartbeat. More turned on I get, faster it gets, more turned on she gets. It's kinda interesting, but people would be confused. Edit, was absolutely not expecting this. Thanks for the coinage. To answer some common questions: 1. No, she's not in healthcare. 2. How does it happen? Not sure. So she will get very turned on. Then my effort, if needed, is minimal. For example, I can use a stethoscope to listen to her when she's listening to me, and I'll kiss her beat on her neck. That will do it. I can use that same technique elsewhere. 3. I don't think she knows what Dexter is, haha. Your wife takes I'm attracted to anyone with a pulse to the next level. Dominant girls that are normally shy and or submissive. Shy in public, but pin me to the wall in the bedroom? Yes, please. I want to peg so badly, but my husband is staunchly against me even looking at his butt. Alas, I dream. Edit, so many replies from wonderful, adventurous men. Your ladies are lucky. Strong women. I like a girl with some muscle. I love getting ducked by guys anonymously. I'm blindfolded and never see who ducked me, and will never know who it is. That said, I also keep the fact that I'm a huge slut from the people I know in real life, too. So there's that, edited for clarity. I constantly imagine how anyone I talk to will moan in bed. So much so as when they say I get an instant turn on. Wow. Thank you for my new fantasy. I'm really into moms. Just want a muscular woman to beat me the duck up NGL. I like to watch porn and jack off with other guys, but that's it. I don't want my dick sucked. I don't want to suck a dick. I don't want to duck or be ducked by another dude. I just like getting naked and stroking my cock with another dude while we watch porn. I know. It's weird. I have a weird attraction to arms, bicep area. It makes me fantasize about a hug. You monster. It probably stems from the fact that my now ex-girlfriend and I were both virgins when we had sex. But now I have a fetish for taking a girl's virginity. Not in any kind of forceful rappy way, but in like a comforting let me walk you through this gentle kind of way. It sounds creepy just typing it for some reason. I have an authority fetish. which I hear is fairly common. But I'm very confident and take on a leadership role outside of the bedroom. So, I enjoy playing with someone who will force me to submit to them, which I guess is very sub behavior. But it's specifically someone who is in a position of power over me, like an officer in the military/police or a boss in the workplace. Additionally and occasionally, making those same people my slave for a night. But that's fairly rare. This is the weirdest thing ever, but the sexiest thing to me is the mythical creature dryad. I don't know why I want to duck a tree lady, but I definitely do. Edit, dyslexia got the better of me. Floor tiles. I don't know why, I just really like how clean they look, and the colors and lines. The more detailed the pattern, the better. I get really upset when the tiles get dirty. Male, attracted to amputees. Female, which causes me a significant degree of guilt/conflict finding interest and attraction in a physical feature that may have been a source of pain/trauma, insecurity, etc. My thing is letting my boyfriend do whatever he wants whenever he wants, giving him free and total reign over my body, and the more I get him, the more I want him. I only recently learned of the term free use, and I guess it kinda falls into that. My boyfriend is the only one in the world that knows how much he owns me. Okay, I've been recently realizing how much I love and crave the idea of this, but have been really frustrated because the type of man I usually find myself pursuing usually has no aggressive bone in their body, so they feel weird about it and don't like the idea of it. The worst part is that the softer/gentler the man, the more I want them to own me, and the more aggressive the man, the more I want to own them. A guy. My nipples being sucked is up there. Edit. My highest rated comment ever is about getting my nipples sucked. SMH, of course. Ironically, humiliation. Same here. When I see people get picked on or just put in the lower social group, I just get attracted to them and want to help. Choking. Like, my friend group makes jokes about choking sometimes, but every time I'm just sitting there like haha JK, unless. I really like sweaters. A woman in a sweater is so hot. I think it's because I'm attracted to knowing that they are warm and comfortable. Also, it's super cuddly. Not a fetish I can do, but I fantasize to be able to suck my own dick. Gangbangs. Nice try, person I know in real life. I'm really into being treated well and respected. You sick duck. My wife likes it rough. I would never tell anyone I slap her around sometimes cause there is no way it comes across as anything but me abusing her. Hey, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.